Alright, so here's a little update for all my fans and family and followers and fiends. We got completely healed eyes, I would say. No damage of a permanent nature. So what does that do? I saw for myself. I got some photos of the interior of my eyeballs, both of them. Pretty interesting. They look like those pale grapes you can buy, but it was inside out and a bunch of veins and everything. It is striking to me how fast doctors will talk to you. I think I had about 10 seconds of doctor time, but what do you call? What do you do? I mean, am I supposed to like want some damage or you know? So without getting into too many details, I was working for the federal government, pseudo federal government at the time, and the person that lasered me was working for the municipal city government, and so there's a conflict there insofar as the workman's comp. Like, the pseudo feds don't want to cover it, and the municipal government probably doesn't want to cover it. On the fortunate side, I've just been tested. Basically, the initial emergency room visit, and then 2 follow-up tests with optometrist, ophthalmologist. Sorry, you think I know what I was talking about by now, going through all that. So I think, based on the reluctance of the 2 governmental entities, that leaves the offending party that lasered me through negligence or malfeasance or whatever you want to call it. The fact is, it happened, and he was wearing it on his chest, the chest laser camera, which is ridiculous to me. That's like a chest mounted ice cream dispenser or something. It doesn't compute why you would do that. So I can sue him for personal injury and get reimbursed. I don't right now I don't know what the charges are for all these visits. They could be astronomical. Right now I'm supposedly getting coverage from my as you all probably know, I work 2 different jobs: a full-time job for the state and then part-time for the pseudo feds. And right now I'm covering it under my state sponsored insurance. So, but I haven't seen any bills. I don't know who's going for what or how that's all going to work out. And so basically it's going to cost you time, money, and aggravation. And me, I'd like to distribute it to the parties responsible. But talking to my immediate supervisor, he said he was fighting against the pseudo federal situation, one of his injuries, going on 3 years now. So with that kind of knowledge, it lets you know, like I said in my other video, where they'll try to wait you out. It's one of those things where you just wait for you to give up. Was it called learned helplessness, where you just go ahead and move on with your life, you give up. So chances are, with Murphy's Law, I'm going to be paying out of pocket for everything. And may or may not get reimbursed, but I'm not going to count my my luck on that, because unless I go through a lawyer, in that case, this would be even worse for whoever has to pay it, because not only got to pay the cost of being medically evaluated, which, by the way, is all inclusive. If I don't have a recurring cost, like even if I had to buy eye drops for life or something nutty like that, the eye drops were like $20 a bottle. So I mean, it's no small thing. Like a lifetime supply of eye drops. But it looks like it's just gonna be for the testing, because apparently I have a pretty good physiological healing response to lasers. So at least in this instance, I don't want to push my luck or try to make anything that could be tested, because it's expensive, irritating, waste time. Like, I finally took some work off my pseudo federal government job, first time since I started working there. I don't want to take time off. It's a bad habit. You have someone coming in and, they don't know how things are set up. So, at the very least, they're aggravated. At the very most, they'll set up things to where they're comfortable, and then you come back and now you're disrupted. So, at any rate, been an eye-opener, I'll tell you that. Literally getting checked out by all kinds of machines and super high-tech, equipment, tens of thousands of dollars worth of stuff that, super sophisticated. The best way to do it, to get that done, is to pay someone that already has the equipment, so I could go look at my own eyeball any day of the week. So that is, in a nutshell, what everything ended up being. So I had to go to Moscow, Idaho. My appointment was at 1:15, so I still got to go to my second job here. That starts at 5 p.m. I got some time to cook in this hot sun, right? I went by Moscow Goodwill. Back a long time ago, I used to go to the town of Moscow, right over the Washington border, between Pullman, Washington, and Moscow, Idaho. There's a little border there. So it's a good way to get some trade and things done. You go over to Moscow and you go shop at a place called Winco and save money, and you have to bag your own stuff and groceries and things, and they got a lot of bulk stuff, and they're open. Last time I was there, this was before COVID, but 24 hours a day. And they had the Big Five Sporting Goods. I get a lot of surplus pew pew, things there, and then I'd go over to Goodwill. So, and they have Walmart there as well. So I mean, if you're in economically screwed up class like me, you can go and spend a little money and get a little this, get a little food, get a little essentials, and get a little entertainment and like that. But I haven't done that in years. Just my schedule. I mean, the only way to do anything like that now is to get a day off work, one of my jobs, because I'm working, including commuting and stuff, about 18 hours a day. Just the luxury of time has left the stage. So let me show you what I got. I went and got myself. What's that?
I'm having trouble connecting to the internet. Check your Wi-Fi network connection by going to settings.
Yeah, well, I thought you said anything that's powered by the AI. Anyway, even phonemically, phonemes, was it phonemes, akin to her name will activate her. Anyway, just about anything else might too. You know, it's all, a lot of it's not controllable. So what we're saying, so I went and got a little monkey for my dashboard. See that? It's $1.99. And what this theory I think is, if you look around, like right now I'm at my WSU. This is an international university, but a lot of the wealthy folks from overseas, they have like stuffed animals in their cars. So I'm doing a monkey see, monkey do. I'm putting some stuffed animals in my car there, and so there's a practical purpose. It holds my knockoff Ray-Bans right there. These are lifeguard sunglasses I got for free, and they work pretty good when I'm not lazy in the eye and having to wear my old military glasses to aid in healing. Maybe I can go back to my cool stage, go back to my contact lenses. But so the monkey's gonna keep the glasses from flying off the dash, you know. So he was $1.99. So it's pretty accurate looking monkey. I mean, but I'm doing a monkey see, monkey do, putting little stuffed animals in my car, because apparently rich people do it. I don't know, you know. If you want to be rich, do what rich people do, I guess. So you want to see my other animal in the back there? That's a Goodwill bag right there in the back seat. Let's go look at the back. Isn't this fun? So here's the remnants. I bought a couple things at Goodwill. I'll show you here. But in the back there, if you check it out, I got myself a snake in the window, right? And then I got one of these. I thought initially it was a tiki mask from Hawaii, but no, it's a ceremonial mask from Ghana. You see that? Handcrafted in Ghana. $1.90 or $99.99. Or is it $6.66? No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so yeah, got me a Ghana mask. Hopefully it's like it keep the weird spirits away, and then the snake might keep people don't like snakes away. I don't know. We'll see. All right, let's see. See, I got the snake in the window there. Isn't that crazy? How much was the snake? I think it was. Oh, the snake was $1.99 too. I see on the tag back there. I don't gotta feed it or nothing either. Just take my word for it, price wise. And I got myself a little tool belt. This is kind of pricey, but it's heavy split cowhide. So it's American made too. But I'm gonna use it for my Edison batteries. I got some tools and things I need to be carrying when I'm working on them. So I got like a T-wrench, a real Edison T-wrench, and it's just awkward to carry. So I'm like, you know what? This is a sign. I'm gonna use that. And this is funny. Here's a Goodwill bag, right? With the Goodwill. So this is funny. Remember during COVID, you'd use these to not touch nothing because you don't want to get the cooties. So I bought one. I don't know. It's brass. That's cool. It might be useful. There's rumors there's gonna be another outbreak, so that might come in handy. The other thing I got was some bookends. So these old dudes sitting on books, reading books, and it's bookends is to keep your books on your bookshelf squared away. But they look like they're hand carved wood little, it might be Confucius type folks, but I think they had scrolls, and Confucius is Milu. But yeah, I thought that was kind of cool. So I gotta get some of my books organized with the bookends. I thought it was kind of funny, kind of weird, kind of cool. So I probably gotta lubricate some of my doors here. A little bit fussy. Yeah, I gotta do a lot of stuff. But anyway, so that's that in a nutshell. Got me some stuffed animals for my car at the Goodwill. Some Ghana masks and but the good news is eyeball's not gonna be screwed up for life. It's important. So what I did was I went and got me some laser resistant eyewear. I'm gonna start wearing that at the front window of my pseudo government job, and that way when there's another guy with the laser, or it's probably gonna be a guy, decides to hit me in the eyeball, I'll be ready. Because if it can happen once, it can happen again. I'll tell you, that's just the way life is. I think it was said on my other radio that I pretty much make mistakes and then spend the rest of my life trying to not make the same mistakes again. It's like it's a trend, and trend analysis that's how I kind of function. Just unmistaking things. Make the mistake and then spend a long time trying not to relive it. But yeah, so what I better do is get some rest, because even though it is Friday, even though I only got one shift on the job, it's gonna be exhausting. Especially this weather change. It went from really cold to basically like a warm day, like a schizophrenic weather event. It's like, yeah, it's like an abuser or something. Like, no, the weather's like, no, I've never been cold. I've always been this nice. And the grass has always been green. You didn't suffer through icy cold snow where you needed studded tires or something. No, it's always been this way. It's complete, the weather is schizophrenic. I can't handle it. It freezes you, and then here soon it fries you. But I think I need to go to Puerto Rico, where it's about 85 to 92 degrees Fahrenheit year round, supposedly, because my body, it just doesn't like this cold hot just, it's getting kind of old. I'm getting kind of old now. I'm probably hitting my half-life already. So, how many more days do I want to waste with bad weather? Like where I'm at here in Eastern Washington, the weather's bad like 8 months out of the year. I mean, and that's cold bad. I'm not talking about super heat bad. If I included the super heat bad, it'd probably be about 9 to 10 months out of the year. It's just crap to live here. So, and I'm doing it to myself. So I need to find the off ramp on all that. And I'm thinking Puerto Rico. It's like economically it's off the beaten path. So I was looking on Zillow. I think there's still some affordable places out there, some concrete haciendas, So anyway, I hope this has been interesting. Just a little day in the life of basically a government worker. Just, they tell you as a little kid, you can be anything you want to be. How the heck did I pick this?